Okay, welcome to this module. This module is going to be more technical. It's going to be showing you how to use Facebook pixels and install them on your landing page. Now I'm going to tell you pretty much right off the bat, if this is just way over your head, I would recommend just simply going to that site that I showed in the last video, the Upwork, where you can just get a little freelancer. And again, to get a freelancer to just help you do a few things in your business, they don't even have to be on salary. You could pay them like $30 or $25 to do a task like I'm showing you in this video. So if in doubt, just do that. I think that's going to be the simplest way. Now, if you're on the more technical side and this is a breeze for you, follow along on this video. So what you're going to do is once logged into your Facebook account, you're going to go to this hamburger menu up here. And the next thing you're going to go is you're going to go to All Tools and you're going to click on Pixels. What occurs next is you'll see all these different pixels that I've already created. But I'll just click on one of them. And if you haven't ever made a Facebook pixel, this page will be prompting you to create your first Facebook pixel. The only reason I have a few here that are showing like pixel 1 and 6 is because they have already been created and you can see they have some kind of activity. So let's go ahead and just click on. Once you're clicked into the pixel that you've created, what you're going to be doing is you're going to press setup. And again, the reason it's not prompting me to create my first Facebook pixel here in this demonstration is because I already have it. I mean, it won't prompt me to create it again. Do you see what I mean? So when you go to it for the first time, you specifically go to this hamburger menu, you go to the tools, you go to pixels. When you visit for the first time, it's going to be prompting you to just make or set up or create your first Facebook pixel. You'll see it there. Now, once you have the pixel created, it will kind of look like this. What's important is you navigate to where the code is in the pixel. So in this instance, there's a little tab that says Set Up. I click on it, and I click on manually install the code. Okay. Now, it wants you to put the code inside of the header part of your website, so that's where it goes. If you're doing this, it goes in between the header HTML tags of your website. If you're passing this video to your programmer or freelancer, they should know, obviously, what this means. What I would do if you're passing this video to a freelancer, I would literally just pass the video to a freelancer. Just say, hey, watch this 15-minute video and set it up for me, please. That's what I would do, because it's going to be very easy if the freelancer watches this video. If you're doing it yourself, the code gets placed in between the header tags of your website. So you navigate down a little bit, and they give you this Facebook pixel code. It's this long code, and you copy it to your clipboard. Okay, next step. Once you have the Facebook code copied to your clipboard, what I do personally is I duplicate the code 3 times, because what you can do with the Facebook pixel is you can put these little tracking events inside of the pixel. You can see the first, nothing's changing. All I did here was I just copied the code from Facebook for the pixel. I then I just put the code on this text doc. I just put it 3 times. So see all this code? It's not 3 different codes. I mean, this is the same code. This code, this code, and this code is the same. It's the same code that I just copied from Facebook. Okay. But what I did specifically is that I put these little tracking tags in each of the codes. So nothing is different in each of these three codes, except that the first one has this tag for tracking view content, which is just when a visitor views your website. Again, remember, nothing is different between I just copied the code 3 times on the text doc. The only thing that's different between these 3 codes on this doc is that the first one has this tracking event for view content that is right there in bold. The next one has this tracking event for lead. And the last one has this tracking event for purchase. Because what you end up doing is you end up putting your Facebook pixel 3 places. You put your view content pixel, which is your Facebook pixel with this tracking event. You put this pixel on the first page of your landing page. You put the lead tracking event pixel after someone submits the landing page and becomes a lead, and you put the purchase Facebook tracking event pixel on the offer side. So let's dive into each one. So again, how you set up these pixels is you grab the pixel code from Facebook, you copy it like this. I'll show you how to do this. You copy it, and you get a text doc, you get a text document, and you just copy. The first thing you do is you just copy it 3 times, okay? But then what you do is you just edit each of the codes to make sure they have these tracking events. So you find the right place of the code to put the tracking event. So see how there's this init and there's a stream of numbers. Okay, so see this? I'll show you. All right. This is the part of the code that this is all you edit. So see how the first one is page view? You don't even have to, look what you can do actually. You don't even have to really do anything. You don't have to do, all right, so the first one is fine because it's defaulting. See how the first one is page view is the tracking ID in that pixel? This one's done. Okay, that's done. We put page view 1 on the first page of your lander, and all we needed to do was nothing. We just copied it from Facebook onto our text doc, and all I did was I just highlighted the fact that it already says page view. Okay, the next one says page view, but we don't want it to say page view. We want it to say lead. Okay, so for our second one, we just delete in between the parentheses, leave the parentheses there, but just replace page view with lead. Now the second one is done. Do you see what I'm doing? All I'm changing is the tracking event, the little minor detail of this pixel. The last one we find where it says page view, and we simply make it say purchase instead, in between the parentheses, okay? So, okay, now what you do is let's start with the first one. The page view one goes on the first page of your landing page, and if you're using unbounce, what you should do is you just copy your Facebook code. The first one, so remember, the first one, the page view one goes on the first page of your lander. The lead one goes after they submit their email, and the purchase one goes when a sale actually happens on the offer. The purchase one, the only way you're going to get that to track is if I would just give it to your affiliate network or your affiliate manager or the offer owner. You need to just give them. So the purchase one is the one that fires when you're actually getting conversions or sales. This pixel just give to affiliate manager or offer owner. That's what you do on this purchase one, because there's really not much that you can do to get this purchase one placed except to give it to them. Sometimes you can put it in the has offers or the tracking systems that they have, but if in doubt, just ask your affiliate manager to place it. Okay, so that's the purchase one. The page view one that goes on the first page of your lander, you're going to copy the code, and I'll show you how to place it on the first page of your lander. What you do is you go into unbounce, and you go to edit the first page of your lander, press edit. Okay. Okay, so here's how you put the Facebook pixel on the first page of your lander. When you're editing your landing page in Unbounce, you click on JavaScripts at the bottom and you press Add New. And then it asks you where you want it placed, and Facebook specified that it wants it in the header. So we click Head. And then you just paste it in. And remember, the one that goes on page 1 is page view, and then you just press save. I mean, that's it, and that's how you get your Facebook pixel to show up on the first page. So the first one, the page view tracking event for the pixel, you put on the first page of your lander, just like I showed you there in Unbounce. The purchase one you give to the affiliate manager or the network or the offer to place on their end for when the sales are happening. And then the lead one goes after the email submission. So let me show you how to do that. Okay. Okay, so here's how you would place the lead pixel. Again, the lead pixel is the one that you want to fire right after someone submits the form. And how you get that one to fire is essentially, let me do this. I'll open up another text doc to kind of demonstrate or I'll do it up here. There's a little bit of a trick to get the lead pixel to fire, because you know how you link your email submission? Once they submit their email, they just go to the offer. In order to actually get your Facebook pixel to fire after they submit their email, what we do is we put a little 1 second white page basically in between the email submission and the offer. So basically, do you see here, this is the opt-in page. So we have normally it goes from your email page to the to your offer, right? But if you actually want to get the Facebook lead pixel to be firing for when your leads are happening, you need to place it somewhere, because you have to place it in the header code. You have to place it somewhere. So the best way that we found to do it is you make a 1 second white page. You can do it in Unbounce, or you could do it just on your server. But you make a white page, and then what you do on that white page is you code that white page to redirect in 1 second. Again, this is more kind of advanced techniques here. And if you're watching this and this is way over your head, just send this straight to the Upwork person, and they will be able to sort this out for you very easily, actually, because that's their specialty. So again, if this is over your head, just send it to the Upwork person, the whole video here, and they will set it up for you. If you're still watching here, though, and you are this technical, How we get the lead pixel to fire is what we do is we rig it so that instead of the email page just going straight to the offer with no lead pixel firing, because that's what would happen, correct? If someone just went from the email page to the offer, there's nowhere for the lead Facebook event to fire because it just went from the submission to the offer. Now, what would fire is your purchase one if a sale happened, so you should have that in place. But if you want to get this advanced and have the lead pixel fire, the solution is you just do this setup. You do email page, which is the email opt-in page. You do a 1-second white page, and then you go to the offer. And then what you do is, remember how I showed you how to install the Facebook pixel code on the first page of your lander, which was very simple. What you would do on this 1-second white page is you would install your lead pixel on it. So then what happens is when someone goes from your email submission page, they get this 1-second white page. It's a redirect. It's a redirect. And what happens is, now that, because you have to place your Facebook makes you place your pixel somewhere. So it's like if you're collecting leads and you want the pixel to fire when a lead happens, the workaround that we've specifically found technically is you do the opt-in page, you do a 1-second white page, so it's literally like a blank white page that just redirects in 1 second, and you have yourself or your programmer stick the lead pixel on that 1-second white page. It then fires, and then from there you just redirect them to the offer. So that's how you do it. So just to refresh, this video is probably one of the most technical videos in the entire course. I think one of the most important pixels that you need is just the purchase one. That's the one that fires when sales are occurring. And there's not much you can do to place that yourself besides asking your affiliate manager or asking the offer network or owner to just place it for you. Sometimes they do have a little slot for you to place it in the offer network. But so the purchase one, the purchase Facebook code, you give to the you put on the offer side. That's at least going to fire back when sales are happening. That should be in place. The page view one, you just put on the first page of your lander. Very easy. The lead pixel is more complex, and to get that to fire, the workaround we found is you do the email opt-in page. You make a white page that lasts for 1 second that then redirects to your offer, and you just install the lead pixel on that white page in order to get the lead pixel event to fire. Now I'll go to Google and I'll show you some code. The redirect that you do on the white page is called a meta redirect. So you go to Google and type in meta redirect code, and let me see. Okay. This is the code, okay? Okay, so let me show you. I'll show you how to make the white page. Why not? Why not? I'll show you how to do it. Again, this stuff is so technical, but I know there's technical people out there that want to know how to do these really advanced things. So let me just show it. Let me just do this. So again, I just want to clarify, to get the page view pixel on your page, it's really easy. I showed you how to do that. You just install it on Unbounce on the first page. Done. Purchase pixel, you give to the affiliate network. You put it in the affiliate network, or you just give to the affiliate manager. You give it to whoever owns the offer. They place it. Done. You got 2 out of 3. You could actually run a successful campaign with just 2 out of 3 done. The lead pixel, if you want that to fire and you want Facebook to be telling you which ads are getting what leads at what price. Just to recap, the workaround is you do your email submission page, you have a little white page that redirects in a second, that then redirects to your offer. Now that we're on that topic, I'm going to show you how to make this white page if you're taking it to this advanced of a level. Basically, what you would do is you would create a brand new landing page in Unbounce, but you're going to happen to be making one that's just blank, pretty much. So you would want to choose, let's start with a blank page, right? And we'll call this white page redirect. Okay. You could just build the white pages just right here, and a white page is just a page that just doesn't have anything on it. So here's your white page, and then what you would do is you just stick your lead pixel. Stick the lead pixel on the white page, and you do that specifically. When I say stick the lead pixel on the white page, what I mean by that is you have to actually go to your white page, go to JavaScripts, and you put it in the header like this. Make sure it has the lead. So now the lead pixel is there. But then you need the white page to function properly. You need the white page to redirect, because you don't want the white page just to last forever. You want the white page to redirect to the to your offer. So what you do is you navigate to your white page here. And you just add a second script in there, also in the header. That is the this redirect script. The 5 you can replace with 1, because that designates how many seconds the page takes to redirect. Everything else leave the same, but this in between the equal sign and the quotations, that's where you put your affiliate offer link. You press save, and then because you have these two codes, the lead pixel and the redirect code, you now have just a white page that will redirect. What you can then do is you can then rig your opt-in forms to go like this. Your opt-in forms, when you press continue on your opt-in forms, you can send the traffic to the white page from the opt-in form. That then fires your Facebook lead pixel, because the lead pixel's on the white page, and then from there it redirects to the offer. So that's how you get the lead event pixel to fire when a lead happens on Facebook. It's this more advanced strategy, and again, for everyone that is technical, go ahead and give this a go by yourself. If you run into any roadblocks setting up any of this technical stuff in this module, I recommend submitting this to a programmer on Upwork, or if you have a programmer that you already know, you can submit this to them. And just to recap, you can fully succeed on a campaign even if the only thing you had was the purchase pixel. You just took the Facebook pixel that I showed you how to do in the beginning, and you just gave that to your offer owner, your affiliate network, and you had them place it on their end, so that when the sales happened on the offer, you were getting that information passed back to you. In Facebook, if that's the only thing you had on the campaign, you could succeed on it. But I like to have the purchase one, the lead one, and the view content one just for advanced metrics and for tracking and targeting your campaign in different ways. And there's also benefits like you can create different audiences off of these lead events as well in the future once they start developing data. So again, this was probably the most technical, one of the most technical in the course here. And for everyone that's watching this that is technical, set it up. If you're not technical, get the Upwork person. I just want to remind you that when Tyler and I started, we were not technical. I mean, for me to even learn how to do this, I had to ask, I had to get programmer to do it and stuff at first, because this stuff was over my head even 6-7 years ago when we first started. So, but what Tyler and I did though was we watched videos like this and we did try to figure it out ourselves. We did learn by trial and error. What we would do is we would watch videos like this multiple times and slow them down and rewind them and try to set these things up properly. But some things, if they're just above your head, you just go to Upwork and you just get a freelancer. For this task, I would pay like $25. You just go to Upwork and you do post a job, and I would do a job for $25. Say you need help installing Facebook pixels on your web pages. And then when you post a job, you'll get all these people applying to your job. You'll be surprised within the first day, you'll get like 10 people wanting to accept your job. And just look through their profiles, maybe hire the one with the good stars and stuff. And when you do this, it's no salary. It's like you pay them like $25 one time, and the job is done. It's very cheap, very easy. And then what you're gonna do if you go this route of having the Upwork person do the technical stuff for you. And by the way, we have team members. We have people on our team that work with us, for us as media buyers. Literally, they have Upwork people do the technical stuff for them sometimes because they just either don't know how to do it or they don't want to do it. And we have one guy that it's like everything. Like he'll make a website and he'll just kind of get his person from Upwork to just like make his website. So you can actually take this very far, and you could have people on Upwork be writing your emails for you. You could even have them create your ads for you, like ad design, ad images. And there's kind of a saying out there where you want to leverage other people's time. So if you're not so good at something like making ads or writing emails, why not pay someone $15 or $25? It can be cheap, and you just post a job on Upwork, and you will get someone to do the test for you. Now, if you're having them do the task of the Facebook pixel installation, there's a few things you would need to give that person in order to complete that task. You would need to give them that either access to your Facebook account, which is like, I don't recommend that because that's kind of borderline giving them access to your actual Facebook account, but you have to at least give them the code. So you go into Facebook, you go into that pixel like I showed you in the beginning of the video here, and you go to setup, and you do have to see where it says manually install the code yourself. You do have to give the Upwork person at very minimum, you have to give them your Facebook code. And then if you want them to set this up for you on your unbounce funnels or your server, your website, you do have to give them access to that. So you'll have to give them the username, password to log into your unbounce, your server, or your control panel, or your lead pages, whatever you're using for your landing pages. You could always, what I would do is just change the password when they are finished completing their tasks. But again, these people are pretty reputable on Upwork. They're not going to go like hack your pages or servers. They really just want their $25 for doing their job. And you could always change the password afterwards to your unbounce and your servers and stuff. So and that's how you would go about getting the freelancer to do it. You would send them this video, have them watch this video. You would give them your Facebook pixel code, and then you need to give them access to where your web pages are, like your unbounce or your servers, or where they're hosted. Maybe that's your unbounce login. And then they will do it for you. And just by them watching this video, they will be able to set it up for you if it's a good freelancer. If they're not able to do it properly, perhaps you hired the wrong freelancer, to be honest, because this is a pretty simple task for a experienced freelancer. If you're doing the route of setting this up yourself, you're just going to maybe watch my video like 3 or 4 times here and set it up yourself. So either way, it's a task that could be accomplished, whether it's by setting it up yourself or by doing the freelancer. And honestly, both routes are fine, whatever route you choose. So in the next module, I'll show you some more things about Facebook ads, and let's dive into it. And in further modules, we'll be showing you how to run the Facebook ads and all types of ads, doing video ads, image ads, all types of things with Facebook audiences, really everything you need to know when it comes to Facebook and Facebook ads. So guys, I will see you in the next module, and let's continue on. This is Peter, and we will talk soon. Bye.